Hi, Sonia here from SoniaRay.com. Welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday, and I want to talk about something. I think I already talked about it once before, but I want to give you a little bit more information on it. I woke up last week, I don't remember what day it was, Wednesday or Thursday, and it was Thursday, I had vertigo. And that means my body wanted to go one way and I was going the other way. And it was a little scary. At first it was kind of funny. And then I got to think of what's going on. So I thought, well, what is going on? And I'll tell you something. Last week, the week before last, I had discovered that I was carbohydrate intolerant. Now, I don't know for a fact because I didn't go to the doctor, and I want to make a disclaimer. I don't have any formal education. I can just bring to you my own story. So, but from looking at the research online, it looks to me like I am carbohydrate intolerant. So, when I woke up like that, I was like, okay, what's going on? I did a little research. There's a few things, actually inner ear, and I was like, I'm not really having inner ear problems. I didn't really know what was going on. So I had started back on the Ideal Protein diet on Wednesday. And I've been on that diet for a while, and I had kind of taken a break, and I had kind of still gone by the program, but I kind of cheated a little bit. So I didn't eat a lot of carbs, but I didn't think I was eating a lot of carbs. But I noticed when I did eat like a couple of bites of pasta, it would make the scales go up. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird. So that's when I started studying the carbohydrate intolerance. Well, then when I woke up with vertigo, I called my weight loss coach because Wednesday I had gone hardcore on the diet. I ate hardly any carbs at all and woke up sick. And I was like, well, I don't really know, but that's the only thing that's going on different in my life. So she said, well, actually, yes, it's not very common, but it does happen to people who start the diet normally for the first time, normally not people like me who've been on it for a while, and they are carboholics. And I was like, well, I used to be a carboholic, but I really didn't think that I was eating that many carbs, so I didn't understand. But I told her about the carbohydrate intolerance, and she said, well, she didn't know how that all went together either, but she had done the research, and she has been formally trained, and she said somehow it goes together. So she said I could either start the diet off, the alternate plan, which is more for people who have illnesses, or I can just hang in there for a couple days. I was like, I'll just hang in there for a couple days. I want to get this over with. I got 40 pounds I want to lose. And I'm pumped, and I got my mind all wrapped around it. And so the next day I woke up and I was fine. And so I started studying a little bit more on Friday. I was like, what is this carbohydrate intolerance and where does it come from? And from the best of my knowledge, and you'll have to research it yourself because I don't have all the answers, but for me, what I heard them saying was that if you eat a diet loaded with carbs, and when I say carbs, I'm not talking about fruit and vegetables. Now, fruit doesn't really help you lose weight, but it's not bad for you. But white flour, rice, pasta, white flour, breads, that kind of stuff, and some dairy. I don't know exactly how that works, but in the research they were talking about milk, so I'll have to keep researching it. But if you have a sugar, lots and lots of sugar, and things like that, processed food, if you've eaten a diet primarily of that stuff and pop, sweet drinks, you could be setting yourself up for a carbohydrate intolerance. And so that's all I used to eat, rice, pasta, just everything carbs, because I like carbs, and that's how I gained a lot of weight. So I just want to tell you this so that maybe you haven't gained the 200 pounds like I did, like I wasn't supposed to. Maybe maybe you can prevent it. I encourage you to do some research. Be careful what you're feeding your kids. Just be careful, because not being able to eat carbs is not a lot of fun. So I just want to encourage you. I wanted to share with you what was going on in my life and let you know a lot of people have those problems, and I know that it's really hard to change your life, and to do it without prayer is next to impossible for me anyway. So I encourage you to ask God to help you. Start thinking about it. Start declaring out of your mouth, I'm going to eat proper. I'm going to eat the right things. Ask God to show you what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you. So anyway, I just want to let you know that you're very special. You're made uniquely. You have to find out what that is and what helps you be healthy. So that's just another leg of my weight loss story, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Don't forget to go to SoniaRae.com, weight loss and makeup tips, and buy lots of makeup. You'll love it. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.